Okay, I didn't put my video on because I wanted to wait and show you what t-shirt I was wearing before. I wanted to make sure you
I
were good
can
and
see
on.
this. Yes. That's an awesome shirt. That's so cool.
Kansas City Skyline.
I bet you that's real easy wearing around town these days, huh?
Dude, I told you, as long as Bills are winning and Chiefs are winning, nobody cares. Well, life is better when the Bills win and the Chiefs win.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to figure out what I want to do with
Feels
my
good.
external microphone. Am I super loud?
No, you sound good.
I just got done. I recorded a 3-hour conversation that I had with my friend who's a SPHL head coach and a former professional player. It was fun. We chatted hard for 3 hours.
Are you putting that out?
Yeah, I'm editing it now. I have to edit a lot of it.
Oh. Can't wait to see that. News today. Made hockey.
So I figured we could do a movie night since it's been a while since we've hung out. I like your robe. You dressed appropriately.
Thank you.
Gucci
It's a little
Gucci
chilly up here in
Mane.
Buffalo.
Do you think we should invite Dobin?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send
I
him.
haven't talked to him in a long time.
I'm sending him the link. I gave him a heads up yesterday that we might be interested in chatting, and he said he might make himself available if he wasn't too busy directing a movie or on Broadway or something. So he didn't get the memo that it was movie night and you had to dress up in your favorite Bills thing. So he might not, but I bet he's a G. I bet he'll show up with something Bills on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he said he was a
Bills fan from way back.
He said he was an expert at Zoom, so we shouldn't have to mess with him.
Oh, it's
not knowing what to do. Good enough. What'd you think about Menard? All right, so we can chop this up too. Menard heard your podcast, or vice versa. You guys heard each other talking about the corporate challenge. Yeah. Menard posted a photo. I'll put it up right here. Menard posted a photo of him scoring on a goalie in high school at KeyBank Arena, and he says it's you. Is it you?
What color is the jersey?
I think it's green.
Is that green? Yeah, it's like that dress. Is it white and gold or black or whatever it was?
I think it was
definitely green. And I went to Canisius High School, navy blue, and athletic gold. None of this green garbage. And look at those bats. Are you kidding me?
It was back in the day. I didn't know if like maybe your steez got better when you graduated or something.
No, I
don't have the. I'll pull the photo up after, but I thought the same thing too. But you have to give it to Menard. That was super cool that he had a photo of him scoring on a goalie at KeyBank, even if it wasn't a good goalie. I don't have
any of that. Clearly not.
I'm gonna Photoshop you in that photo now.
Control the puck. He's blown it by the kid.
No, I think he's going like forehand, backhand, forehand. Like
it's a triple deke. Speaking of movie night.
Oh my God. Dude, okay, so I'll preface this before Dobin gets in here. Everybody does these movie reviews, and there's some really cool ones out there where it's like Navy SEAL reviews war footage and gives critique if it's accurate about war. I've seen somebody did that with hockey movies. We all know the great hockey movies. I'm going to read some of them off. I made a list first. And these are like the normal ones that everybody should have seen, and these are good ones. Mighty Ducks, Miracle, Young Blood, Goon, Ice Guardians, Enforcers, Bob Probert's Story, Slapshot, Mystery Alaska. Here's where it gets funky. Tooth Fairy. Have you seen that with The Rock? MVP, Most Valuable Primate.
Okay, yeah.
Happy Gilmore, everybody's seen. The Love Guru, that's kind of obscure. Everybody knows about it, but it gets left off, I feel like.
Is that the one with Jacques Lecoq?
Yes, with Justin Timberlake, yeah. And then Sudden Death was a movie in 1994 that had a famous hockey scene. We'll play that if you haven't seen it. It's a really cool, it's Pittsburgh Penguins modeled, but it's like a movie about terrorism. A bomb's going to go off if this team doesn't score a goal. And it was like a blockbuster movie called Sudden Death. Okay, so
it's like
those
Die Hard.
Oh, they're so good. So those are all the ones that like everybody's seen. I would have to say that my favorite hockey movie, it, I'll do three. My three favorite hockey movies to me are Youngblood, Slapshot, uh, and Mystery Alaska. I'm not big on Miracle. I think it's a cool story, and it's amazing story, and it's like super relevant now with like the new Cold War. I wouldn't be surprised if like World Juniors, America versus Russia becomes like a huge thing because they're always like recycling old marketing. But
of course,
I don't think that that's that great of a movie, and especially for a Disney movie. The guy, a guy that was on that team, his name's Ken Morrow. He lives here in Kansas City, and he brings the cup, the Stanley Cup, to Kansas City every year for people to like meet, and huge ambassador. He is. Cool. Listen to this story. The dude plays NCAA hockey, wins a national championship. As like a rookie amateur, goes to the Olympics, wins the gold medal at Miracle on Ice. And then the next year, as a draft pick rookie for the Islanders, he wins the Stanley Cup. So in 3 years, he won all three major hockey trophies that you can win at that age, other than
didn't waste any time.
And I know, right? And he's like this amazing player. He played for the Islanders in the NHL for a while, and he's a big dude. But I learned his story, and I talked to him, and I went and saw the Cup a couple times. And since then, I haven't liked the movie Miracle. It just kind of feels like, because he's not really in
That's
it.
So
and
weird.
I feel like it's like this weird portrayal of people. Like you would never expect that he was on that team or played NHL during like the 70s when it was like, or I guess the 80s when it was the heyday.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they were that good of hockey players, and that's that good of a story. They just did a really good job of like selling it to Disney that these guys are superheroes, when in all reality they were like amateur athletes at the time. If that makes sense.
Oh no, it totally does.
So I watched that movie and I'm like, this is like dressing up a turd. This isn't the this isn't the LeBron.
It's like the Acha team against Canton.
Yeah. Yes. And so right? It's great that they won, but like in that team that they beat, that Russian team, like was a great team. And I think one of the clips that I have is, or one of the movies that we're going to review is like a documentary about them. I think that, or a dramatization of a documentary. So it's like fake people skating around, which I think is better. So, what about you? What's your top three of your hockey movie Rushmore?
Well, definitely Slapshot. There's just so many quotes and like moments on the bus. You're like, oh man, I've been there. Well, maybe not exactly like the movie, but comparable situations. So that's
playing cars, playing with our cars in the hotel room for sure.
Yeah, exactly right. But we got that one. D2 Mighty Ducks for sure. My parents had to buy me another VHS tape of it because I watched it so many times it like burned out. So that's a big one for me. And Happy Gilmore.
I mean,
he's he's a hockey player playing golf today. So
I'm so disappointed Adam Sandler hasn't done a Happy Gilmore too.
Do you think? I don't know.
I think the concept is good. Yeah, you're right.
You don't want to ruin the series, though.
You're right. I mean, but you're talking about an actor that starred in like 4 Grown Ups movies. So does he does he really care about legacy? Like, there might be a new Grown Ups movie coming out now. We don't even know.
Yeah, right. You just dropped it on the podcast.
I just dropped. Boom. Yeah. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna get a cease and desist letter from his attorney. It's like, who told you? Who told you? It's that dude in the Gucci robe, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, right.
I outside of those 3 though, I think that like the documentaries that they have recently, the Ice Guardians, the Enforcers, the Bob Probert story, the Derek Boogaard story, all those documentaries on hockey are like super good. Those almost don't count because it's like real life.
Right. Yeah, I would kind of have that in a separate category.
Did you watch the one about the Summit series? Are you familiar with that?
No, I didn't watch that one.
This is a really good one. I don't know if you can get it on it. Like Hulu might have it, but I know that it's been obscure because it was like published in Canada as a big documentary. But you know how America has a reverence for like the 1980 Olympics, and that's like our big deal. And there's like all this like stuff around that. Well, around that same time, maybe it was before, maybe it was 72 to 76. Could be wrong. I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff, but I think 1972 to 76, Canada was beefing with the Soviet Union, and they played. Phil Esposito was Canada's greatest hockey player, and they initiated a 6-game series, a 3-3, 3 games in Canada and 3 games in Russia. And Canada played Russia in like the 70s or 80s in these like really tough hockey games. And they did a documentary about it, and it's worth watching. Phil Esposito is like the Hulk Hogan of Canada. Dude, he is. He's like mean. He's on TV. He's talking shit on TV. He's out there. He's ripping players. He just looks burly. He plays the part. Amazing. I don't actually think he's a huge guy, but in that day, for a hockey player, he was big. He would have been a small football player, but he was a big guy. And the Russians were super small, and they played a very controlled game. And so the Canadians just got a bunch of goons and went to Russia to beat these Russians up. And it's like this documentary about Canada versus Russia and the Cold War. Like I said, I could be wrong on the dates. I thought it was 76. It could be 86, which sounds better. But that's another good one. All the documentaries they have, I don't really put with like the fictional movies, because fictional movies do a horrible job with skating. Even the Mighty Ducks, like they're great movies, and they like got so many people into hockey. But dude, you're gonna rent a hockey rink and you're gonna have people out there, and you're only gonna show them from the waist down. Wouldn't you get hockey players? Like, if you watch the skating scenes, they're all from the neck down, so you can see that it's an actor. But then the actor they get can't fucking skate.
Cannot skate. No.
or they're a figure skater, and they don't play hockey, so it's a different kind of skating. Like you can tell that they don't skate with a stick, with somebody barking down their neck.
You can see some of them, like the ankles are touching the ice.
Yeah, well, that's how I skate.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Did you like the password did you see the password for the meeting ID for Made Hockey?
No, I didn't.
It was Bettini. It's like, choose a secure password that only you and your third party will know.
Very creative. I love it. Hope he's doing okay.
I know. We're chatting away here. How long do you have? What time do you have to be off?
Probably around 9:30.
And is it 9:06 right there?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to drink, or you have like a glass of wine or a beer or anything?
Just got the water, standard.
You should go quickly and grab a couple things. I've got a Heineken NA, a 0.0 beer, and I've got a wellness, and I've got a ginger shots. So I'll do a shot and I'll drink a beer if you want to get something to drink. I don't know if you're into movie night. I can pause it for a second.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Yeah, I think so. I'll be right back.
Cool. Such a man of exquisite tastes. Versace. Maybe next pad. Maybe your next house. You can. Maybe your next house. You can.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the rental.
There's no smoking in the villa, sir. Or I don't even know what the E stands for in there. All right, so you got a drink. I get a drink. We'll crack them open here. Give me a cheers here. The first movie night. There we go.
Clink.
That's some good fake beer. Okay.
It is real bourbon.
Hey, play your cards right. We're gonna get you a Made Hockey, the pink Puma. It's gonna be
let's do this.
It's a cotton candy flavored bourbon. It's called the pink Puma.
A new Four Loko flavor. I'll take that.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. 5 Loko. Like it. All right. So here we go. We're just gonna watch some trailers. I'm gonna play this first one. The first 2 are my favorite. We're gonna, if you need to like step outside and laugh because you're dying, just let me know, because these are great.
Okay.
All right, so we're recording, no Dobin, screen share. Okay, can you see that?
I got it.
Is it mostly full screen?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay. All right, so here is the first one.
When my blades touch that ice, I know what I'm supposed to do. I want to be the best in the world. When you learn the game of life, all the rules change overnight. Whoa, go figure.
You start hockey training in a league.
Hockey seems so wrong.
Hockey?
Look at that wave cap she had on there.
What a check.
It was clean.
That's a good move. That was actually a good move. Okay, so that was the first one. What did you think of that one? Could you hear it? Could you hear it all right?
All right, so I got no audio on that, but I think I got the gist.
I think
So this young lady has a lot going on. She's a hockey player.
Figure skater.
She's a figure skater. And she's like the female Sum 41. I didn't even hear her, but like, you know.
I got to figure out how to do. Maybe I have to turn my microphone off so you get the computer audio for it. I'm gonna hold.
Honestly,
You're pretty close with
that. I don't even need it for this one.
It's a figure skating movie. She's a figure skater. She gets cut from her figure skating team. She has some Russian lady say, "You now play hockey," and then she has to play hockey, and she falls in love with the sport. She possibly meets her new girlfriend. They win the championship, and then they have a song at the end. Classic Disney movie. It's called Go Figure. It premiered in Disney Canada.
Really?
Back in 2005.
I'll have to ask my Canadian friends if they've ever seen this one.
And sharing it. All right, so here's the next one.
Yeah, you need to hire a Jamie.
Some lunatic is out there killing members of the hockey community.
For Detective Martin,
I want to hear this one.
solving his latest case is nothing compared to getting along with his new partner.
He's from Quebec.
Martin Ward, the subject was a true Quebecer. His heart is in Quebec.
Yes, but
His ass belongs to you.
Their culture
The subtitle.
The subject, divorced, works about 75 hours a week, which I gather from Montreal is a lot.
Their styles don't blend.
Nice turtleneck. It's really you.
I can't work with this clown.
caller, you're on the air. What's your name, please?
But when the case becomes personal,
All right, so that's a serial killer movie. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna send you a new link. In that chat, I'm gonna send you the videos, and you open up your browser.
Okay.
Which one is that? Bon Cop or?
Yes, Bon Cop.
So press play on that. Let me see if I can hear the audio.
Some lunatic is out there killing members of the hockey community.
I can't, but hopefully you
Martin
can.
Ward, solving his latest case
Oh, we're watching.
is nothing compared to getting along with his new partner.
He's from Quebec.
Martin Ward, David Butchart. The subject was a true Quebecer. His heart is in Quebec.
Yes, but
His ass belongs to you.
Their cultures don't match.
The subject, divorced, works about 75 hours a week, which I gather from Montreal is a
David
lot.
Bouchard.
All right, you can stop it because that was the only hockey part about it. Was the intro.
Caller, you're on the air. What's your name, please?
So I wonder, my first question, are they just targeting pro hockey players?
It doesn't
Or
say
like
that.
everyday me and you type, well, you're a pro hockey player, but
Okay, I think that's
like an
a
everyday
question.
mindset.
It's
Like,
such
do
a
I need to
Canadian.
be nervous, or is it just you?
It's such a Canadian premise. Like only in
Bouchard.
Canada. It's like, and they're shitting on the Quebec guy. They're like, this is the stupid guy from
He's from
Quebec.
Quebec.
So that was a good one, right? You hadn't seen that one before, had you?
No. I feel like I should have, though.
So we'll add that to the list because that's a put that on your list of ones to watch.
I'm going to have
So-
to find that one on Fandango.
This
That one's gonna
next
be hard.
one, we have 8 minutes left on this one. We'll just crank it out a couple more minutes. I'll just get your reaction. You can watch these trailers and we'll do another one. I was hoping this would work out better, so
Okay.
maybe we can just play it through. All right, so here's Breakaway. This is about an Indian hockey team coached by Rob Lowe.
What could go wrong?
Look, we're not up to a happy start, but we're gonna be family soon. All right, my little Punjabi puck bunny.
Raj has a driving ambition.
Raj has a driving ambition, but a family who doesn't want him to play hockey. Rooted in tradition. That's Rob Lowe. I know it doesn't look
smell
like
that apartment. That does look like it.
It's like you guys are the worst. And they convinced him to be a coach. They just said, we know we can play hockey, we play pickup hockey.
Instead of Gordon Bombay, it's like
And
Gordon
then they asked
Bombay.
what makes them better, and he just said that they're whiter.
Look at that. No
He
buckets
said,
on, but
he
they
said,
got the,
dude, what's up with
the
your
traditional
sister?
garb on the head there. That's great.
She doesn't date hockey players. That's fine, because he's a truck driver.
Plot twist. Is this a Tarantino film?
Is that your family?
He's out chasing puck
Even they're
bunnies.
confused. They're in the movie.
We danced once, and we had children.
He can barely score on the ice. How is he going to score with his wife?
You may be the captain of some speedy
Is he running out there?
He's the captain.
You've asked yourself.
So that's a good one. I think Rob Lowe's appearance, it's like that. It's like what's that? Bernstein Bears
Is that
baseball
confirmed
movie.
Rob Lowe? Is that confirmed Rob Lowe?
That's not Rob Lowe. But yes,
That
because
looks
look.
a lot like him, though.
Hold on, they say Rob Lowe. With Rob Lowe.
I was gonna say, hey, you're that guy.
All right, so this next movie is called Den Brother. And it's a 2001 movie from Canada Disney. The whole world revolved around this guy.
Sick unis.
He had everything he wanted. Or did he?
Got to pick up Emily from her Bumblebee meeting.
This is going towards my car, right?
I would consider buying you a car if
He wants to buy a car. They said, you have to coach if you want to buy a car. Now his sister needs his help.
It's the only way.
And his life will never be the same.
Still don't have a den mom.
No den mother.
No den mother,
Let's say that I'm your
no
dad.
recess. So he becomes the den mother. Den brother.
Nia.
Hit the ice this fall. Sell some cookies.
This operation separates the babies from the bumblebees.
I don't see a den mother.
Well, maybe that's because our den mother misses.
Is that the rival squad?
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire, but Mrs. Zamboni, Mrs. Zamboni. Where's Mrs. Zamboni? Oh, there's no Mrs. Zamboni.
You have a date with Matisse.
Oh, he's got a date, so they're gonna do him up. Hutch Dano. Did you see that dude's name's Hutch
Yes.
Dano, by the way?
I'm glad you're here to take me to
Well, that's a hell of a. Do you think that's his real name or his stage name?
Dude, that's gonna be my porn name going forward.
Hey, aren't
Okay,
you
so
the
this
guy
is-
from Disney Channel?
This is a new one. This is called Odd Man Rush. Have you seen the trailer for this?
Is that the guy from Letterkenny?
When I was a kid, all I
The
could think
blonde
about was
guy?
hockey.
Hold on. My quality was down.
Guy from New York.
That's probably better.
L4 and 5 are really.
When I was a kid, all I could think about was hockey.
On the ice.
Cut or traded.
Traded. Part of a package deal.
What they
I'm going to Harvard.
I don't want to get back on the ice.
Washer dryer combo.
You must be the
But
new
he
American.
does.
Yes.
The goal scoring forward who's going to save the season.
And the
I think
beauty of
Rob Lowe
scoring
looks better than
his
that
first
guy.
goal and
So it's the
he's
same
your
concept.
minor
Stick
league.
tap!
To Sweden.
You sat with
From the
Grant.
producers of Ray.
Living the dream.
Why did, like,
Mystery Lab.
Up the hill. Up the hill.
a movie of
So
blind
you would
people
definitely
in
love
hockey.
that one. Have a mystery
Oh,
lab
Tilly.
on top.
I just feel
Is it your goal to go
At
to the
least the pads are on
NHL?
the right leg.
these past few minutes.
This
Don't you love that when the pads are on the
Rest of the
wrong
season.
wrong legs?
Nice
Oh
coach.
my god.
Wants to go to the NHL, but he had next. So that's a new one that's out. It's about a true story. That came out in 2020. So Odd Man Rush. Add that to your list.
No one should look this good.
What are you doing here?
Noted.
NHL. You?
Your dream is to go to the NHL.
Yeah, something like that.
What do you think the odds are that you'll go there?
I'm gonna have to edit this out.
You do something long enough, kind of.
I think we're running out of time on the meeting thing. There's only 3 minutes left because I'm sharing my screen.
All right.
So I might have to send you a new link for this last 7 minutes.
Okay.
Stand by.
You fall. You can't get back up. And you fall further.
This next one I think is just a clip, but it is, I will consider it a hockey movie. It is also a Disney Channel original from back in 2012. This one is called Genius. Did you ever watch Genius back in the day?
2012.
Yeah, you were just
Year in
graduating.
college. Junior year in college.
that was
So,
you.
yes.
You got your first million.
Yes, I was watching.
It was your first million. 2012. You made your first million then. All right, so I'm gonna send this link. Open that up, and I'm gonna play it. This is just, mind you, this is just a clip. This one is called "The Cut." This awesome rom-com.
I'm ready for them to. No, I'm ready for them to fall like Brett the Hitman Hart from like the rafters coming down like, out of nowhere. Okay, switching gears. All right, we'll go to yours.
Okay, so what do you
Flyers
think about The
versus-
Cutting Edge? Or what do you think about Genius?
I just switched on to Genius.
Okay, so that's a good technology, right?
So
Like, you
they're
put something-
controlling the.
Yes. You put something
I
on
feel
the
like
skate.
EA Sports in like 20. What?
Is this, yeah, is this
2075
NHL
will come out with that?
2050? Where you play in the game and then it happens in real life in front of you? 'cause
That would
they're
be
analogs.
wild.
They're like, what are those?
It's almost
called,
like at the Hockey
NPCs?
Hall of Fame
Yeah.
with the puck shoot. Have you ever been?
Yo, yeah, are you kidding me? That's where I found my love
Well-
for hockey. Playing goalie there. That goalie machine,
Yeah,
I played it
isn't
for like
that
5
crazy?
hours. I played it till it broke.
That's why you're so good at it. That's why you're so good at it.
Oh, dude, because I was watching a rom-com though when you were watching that Disney one. I'm like, this one's great, dude. Doug thought he
Yeah,
had
like
it
they're
all.
flying. It's like Peter Pan over
I'm
here.
like, what part is he flying? Oh, classic mistake. All right, so I'm sending this. That's good. All right, so check this one out. This one's called The Cutting Edge. Let me know what you think of this one.
All right.
Edge. It's a good rom-com. Like if you're looking for
The cutting
like,
edge.
the style comes back.
His nose was perfect.
So like they have such good drip. Like everybody's wearing pit vipers and champion gear. Like it fits in actually.
Just the best. That's all coming back now.
All right, so this next one's going to be serious. I actually think this is the hockey movie of the year. So if this is a 2-minute trailer. You're going to watch this and you're going to be like, I have to watch this. I guarantee it. So I'm going to send this.
I'm liking the
over.
kid's bucket with the visor though.
Oh, dude, this one. If I were to have directed a movie when we were in college, this is what it would have looked like. And let me know when you hit play so I can hit play too, because I don't want to get too far ahead because this one's fucking sick.
Okay. I think this will be the last one I can do for
Sounds
tonight.
good. Sounds
Sorry
good.
about that.
No, this is perfect because the other ones are serious. The other one's about a guy losing his legs, an Indian hockey team, a Native American hockey team, and then Soul on Ice. So we're ending on a good note.
All right, man. I'm up. You ready?
All right, press play. Yep.
Okay. Throwing
It's hella
haymakers.
destroyer.
Oh, geez, he's down. Stop punching him.
This is the only part that I felt like lost me. Like, this isn't real. You don't cry in the box after.
No, especially after you win. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Kid, man, I'm looking around. He's not getting up off the ice. We're out there loading him up. Is he okay? We don't know yet. He's gonna go to the hospital, check him out.
Giving him the gas.
Issues we gotta weed through. Right now, probably the best thing you could do is just take it easy. Go lay low, right? You don't need to be talking to anybody about this. You don't need to concern yourself with any of this. We got people to take care of that.
Is he at the Rips?
Oh, yeah. Pyramid.
All right.
He's at the Rips.
Arrows. What's that one over? Over by the airport.
Oh, that's the Scores, I think, now. I think it's a chain, if you can believe that. A strip club chain.
I never really got a chance to talk to anyone since last night. Just give me a show back when you can.
Takes a dark turn.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Renovating his cottage up in Moose Jaw, you know.
Turning the 2-bedroom into a 1-bedroom.
Open concept.
And then it's burning down. Open concept, yeah. He's really progressive, you know. Mid-century modern.
Minimalist.
That one looks pretty good, right?
Wow. That was pretty good, yeah, I'd have to say. I was going to say, it kind of lost me when he started crying.
But it picks you back up when he starts
And then,
renovating
like,
his house.
hey, yeah. Like, well, shit, man, I'd probably be crying too if I burned down my cottage.
If you saw it, one of the accolades at the front of it at the start of the movie was maybe one of Canada's best movies.
Maybe.
Like, I get what they're saying, but that's like the worst.
Let the viewers decide.
Possibly a good movie. So, can you see my screen? Can you exit out of your browser so you can see my screen? The other ones that I wanted to show you, so we'll have a part 2 of movie night. I'll let you go. Thanks for joining me. But part 2 of movie night, we're going to watch a French-Canadian movie from 2018 called Junior Major La Film. And it is it's about some junior hockey players. This one looks
execution,
good.
Dude.
This one looks really good. And what I have pulled up here is the hockey scene. The hockey scenes are actually hockey scenes. See?
Are they the actual Q players? They look pretty good. That's so cool.
Okay, so that's the other one. We'll have to watch.
Boys
that
are
together.
buzzing out there.
The other one is called Soul on Ice. It's a really good one about black athletes in hockey.
Is that Willie? Willie
Yep.
O'Reilly? Yeah.
This is one I was talking about. This is called Legend Film number 17. It's about Valery Kharlamov, who played for that red team, or he was the coach of
Look at those
that team.
2x4s.
Dude, this one looks pretty good.
Can you imagine the forearms you'd need to be able to wield such a weapon?
I think this one is like, it's their version of Miracle, but it looks pretty good.
Okay.
A lot of naked men in that one, so that's good. And then this one's called Iron Horse. It's about a Native American reservation, or a player that goes on to play, and it's a brand new movie that came out in 2018 or 2019. And then there's Six Below, Miracle on the Mountain. This is about professional hockey player Eric Lamarck, who lost both of his legs, I think, in a climbing accident or something
I'm
happened.
probably gonna cry at that one.
Dude, I was gonna cry if I was gonna bring it up on here. And then the last one is called Goalie, and this was just released last year. It's a life of Terry Sawchuk, and this one doesn't have as many hockey scenes. The hockey scenes aren't good in this one, but it's like a really good story about a guy that everybody forgets about that played hockey. So we'll do those next time. I know that you got to run. I don't want to keep you too long. Thanks for jumping on tonight for the first movie night. You came with all the drip and all the sauce. Versace robe, Bill's hat.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Cheers. KC Bill's backers.
Let's go.
All right, man. Thanks for joining. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. If I don't talk to you.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Later.
Bye, Corey.
Bye.